Hi, welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra, this is Ken.
Hi.
And Panda. And we're back with the Expanse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm super choked because Amazon Prime put me in copyright jail for days on the last episode. So I have a very small view count, so not many people actually got to see my review or my reaction. And I'm kind of ticked about that. So I'm going to try my Mandalorian tactic on editing this time and evade their capture. So hopefully we won't have to wait, because it was a long time before they freed my video. Like 5 days, so I was pretty choked about that. Anyway, last time we really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything was coming together. You know, Holden knows Naomi's in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi tried she clocked out a dude to save Holden's life.
Yep.
Amos is free with Clarissa / Peaches.
Yep, they're out in the rubble of the prison.
And Drummer is heading towards Marco. And Draper and Alex avoided getting just exploded, except that now they have no engines. So they're just floating in space.
Yep.
So yeah,
Crisjen's got her eye on, and she's like on target.
She wasn't in the last episode.
No, but she's on target, so we know that she's also, wise to Marco and Marco's.
Everybody's wise
and
to him.
She's kind of managed to convince people that this was indeed him, and so so everybody's kind of got their guns aimed in the right direction for now, and we'll see what occurs.
Twas Marco. Let's see what people thought of the episode. Thanks to the people who... Oh, I got quiet. Thank you for putting your comments in the last few days. Yeah, I think it only came out 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. My video.
Oh.
Okay. So, thank you for clarifying that, C. Brooklyn, because I kept saying, where's the clarification on the fact that it's Asia? Because even last episode, you only saw the 2 hits on the map. Mm-hmm. And I was still like, okay, I believe you guys that there's 3 hits, but I'm still not seeing or hearing about it. So, yes, if they talked about it in a conversation, it's possible that I might have been talking at the time that they said it and missed that they were in Asia at the time. So I get where you got that from. I just was like, hey, I thought they would clarify this last episode and just didn't get clarified.
I'm guessing you like wrote it no last names comment.
Wrote it no last name made me laugh with his comment about the cheap motel.
Yep.
Yes, that was pretty funny.
Man.
Yeah, C. Brooklyn knows their stuff.
They really watch this thing like with a magnifying glass on.
Well, and they've read the books too, so. Mm-hmm. So,
appreciate
all
that.
Right, that's cool that, it makes sense that they changed some of the locations of the rocks because it was too North America centric.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's not like the Federation of Planets that just basically all you ever see is San Francisco.
Yeah, they only invade the States. That's all they ever do. Thank God we live in Canada. They never think to invade us. All the alien movies invade the States. So
Independence Day there.
You can have it. Yeah, you can have your invasions. So yeah, thank you for that. T. Arnold Ferguson, same thing. They didn't actually mention 3 rocks hit the Earth. It's just that they talked about her being in Asia. Not to me, obviously. And the details matter also confirms that. Yeah, thank you for confirming it, because as I said, I kept saying, okay, people, where does it say that? I'm still waiting. So if I indeed must have missed that conversation.
Yep.
It's one of those small details. It's like, I don't know where she is. She's in an airplane, so what, right? Because you don't expect something to happen and then have to go, where was that again? So yeah, I didn't see that. Yep. Oh my goodness, details matter. They replied to you 24 times. Let's see what.
Whoa.
More Korama and the details matter were debating their accuracy of their facts. It's cool. It doesn't, I'm not going to get all tangled in that web.
Yep.
If you want to hash it out, that's cool. I appreciate the knowledge, and that's all I really need.
And I just gotta say, be nice to one another.
Love each other.
We don't have to do that, but
I'm thinking about the Princess Bride.
Just be nice to one
Love
another.
her, like God has loved her, and all will be well. That's the weirdest statement. Anyway,
Wow.
let us check. Let's go watch this episode. Woot, woot, woot!
I'm the new acting secretary general.
Oh. What?
No, please don't get up. Oh. I'd like you to join my provisional cabinet. Please.
Of course.
Thank you, madam.
At least he understands. She knows what she's doing. He needs help. Oh, God. She's coming down off her meds.
Mm-hmm. You feel better? In that case, I'm thinking our best bet's Baltimore.
All right, back to Baltimore.
I know some people there. Kind of want to be around in times like this.
Yeah, but what's his face said if he came back again, he'd kill him.
So, where should I stow this?
No fucking way. This is a military operation.
So if you want me off this ship, you're gonna have to drag me.
You got it.
I've only been kidnapped once. For all we know, there could be more Naro scoons running around on Tycho. On this ship. When we were the first people to go through the ring and survive.
True. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
She's got some bragging rights there.
Oh, who's coming to visit?
Who is that? Oh! Well then. No! Dang it!
I'm just gonna hold.
Oh Lord! Dude! Oh God.
It's Spinny.
No! Where'd it go?
She's gonna get him.
Oh, thank God. Hold on. Oh! How are you doing that? I thought you didn't have a cord.
Thermal detonator?
Whoa! Are you?
Space her.
Pardon? Yeah. We're not spacing
It
her.
has to be done. You can do it.
That's right.
I'm not gonna let Filip be part of this.
Next time, ask me.
You know, I don't like you. You have a chip about... Are you jealous that Naomi was with Marco and you wanted to be? That's where I'm going with it.
He made me a fighter. He loves me.
He loves himself.
But you don't know anything about him.
I know he wouldn't die for you. But he would let you die for him.
Yep. She's right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
Yeah.
Philip, she was with him.
And that's the training Philip got too, because he let that other guy die for him.
Yep. The troll comes out. You may not pass.
No, I think this is the Rambo Bridge.
Well, that means they're going to blow it up.
Soon a cop rolling up pretty soon in a car and give Brian Dennehy's gonna give him a hard time.
But after I went into prison, I didn't hear from him. At all.
No, because he treated you badly all the time.
Schrodinger's parent.
Who? Pretty sure that's his son, but...
I need to rest.
Whoops.
Campfire.
Oh. Drummer! How close are you to kicking Marco butt? Well, hello, Marco.
1 MCRN light cruiser. 2 heavy frigate.
Yeah, but he spaced my friend, so I'm gonna space him. It'll be glorious. Drummer needs to just get him good.
Thank you for coming.
No throne? For what you started.
For what I want.
Is it over? I must have missed the inner's offer of surrender. We killed Fred.
They fought and lost and died because they betrayed all Belters to do the inner's bidding. Which you would not.
I'm beginning to regret my decision.
Exactly.
Marco, we came to talk about the future.
But within a decade, the Belt will have the agricultural production levels of Earth.
Oh, no, it won't. What are you talking about?
Surpass it.
Oh, I don't think so. That's a pipe dream, sir.
If anything goes bad, run.
Does it look like she could run right now? She can barely move. She's hunched over.
Once they know you're clean, we'll talk.
You want me to get naked out here in the snow? This is just an excuse to see Amos with his shirt off again.
Oh, man. You calm down. Guess you haven't had a shirtless Holden for a while. Now you gotta have shirtless Amos.
I didn't say I was in for it, but he had it
Unless you think I got
up
a
earlier
pistol in
too.
my ass.
Don't need you.
Oh! No, you're dead. Oh! Whoa! Just
Peaches!
like a zombie. Oh!
Peaches just...
Peaches
Murdered
just
that guy.
went panther on him.
To join him. Or die.
Death it is then. Mark, as drummer would rather die than be his friend. Oh God.
Is there anything you'd like me to tell your mother?
There's no need. I can tell.
Oh!
No. Thank you. Good to see you.
You just let a cat out of the bag.
What? Huh? Meow. There's no need. Oh, okay. Alright. 'Cause she here, yo. Philip being dumb is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause he wants her to know.
Mm-hmm.
Philip's turning the tide here. He's flipping the script.
Not much she can do from her three little ships.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Is he gonna blow up Drummer's ship?
I'm not gonna let anything hurt you.
That's what he always says to his new best
The
friend.
ones he protects.
Yeah. He said that to Anna.
I heard you talking in your sleep.
We went out of our way to murder someone and take his stuff just because we needed it. It's not the kind of thing good people do.
No, he was gonna shoot Amos. It was totally
Bad
different.
People trying to live like good ones.
I need to get back to my crew.
Yeah. That's right. All right, that was episode 6. And it was pretty good.
Mm.
It continued a few things. Amos and Clarissa were making their way across the barren wasteland and came across a couple of different things, like a camp and a guy with fire, and then one of the doomsdayers in
The preppers.
his preparation ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't stay at the UN camp because they DNA checked them, and Clarissa was going to be wanted by police. And the doomsday prepper basically was going to kill Amos.
It was doomsday for him.
Yeah, it wasn't like Amos was just like, you can have this thing, this recycler, we just want.
There's no recycler, of course.
So he was going to just kill that guy, I guess.
Yeah, he was in the end. He was going to have to take that guy's stuff, and he knew it. Like there was not going to be any situation where it didn't involve them taking the stuff,
right.
because there was no trade. There was no water recycler. He was going to have to kill that guy, or at least.
Well, the guy could have been
incapacitate
like,
him.
"Yeah, sure, I'll give you a rifle. Be on your way."
Yeah,
But no,
but he didn't.
Because it's the end of days, and you have to protect yourself from the zombie apocalypse soon to come.
That's what happens.
So yeah, Amos was gonna get shot, and he was mostly naked at the moment. And Clarissa Peach's monster machine came ripping over and basically decimated the guy. She was like like a wild cat on crack. That was insane. The way she just like,
Yeah, she just wailed on that dude, and then she grabbed his gun and blasted his brains all over Amos.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, Amos was covered with the dude's blood. It was like splat. Thanks.
And Amos is not one who deals with moral ambiguity all that well. You know, like there's, you know, he just, for him, you know, the world is survive or die.
He's
like,
used to it.
It's black, it's white. He relies on other people to provide his moral compass and moral leadership, whether that's Naomi or Holden, or other people like have always been that sort of compass for him. Even his fake mom in some ways, but you know, unfortunately, he has no one here who's going to provide that righting of the ship.
Clarissa kind of questioned him.
She kind of accidentally provided that moral ambiguity that just confuses Amos and makes him, he just doesn't know what to do with it.
Amos was like, I need to get back to Holden. Yeah. He realized he wasn't being checked, so...
Yeah, because he's going to eventually turn into that doomsday prepper guy, you know, and it's just going to be, you know...
It's just going to be...
Or he's going to turn into his murderous gangster, you know, cohort that, you know, like the colleague that he used to have there back in Baltimore. Like, there really is not a lot of good outcomes for Amos, because there's not a lot of, you know, good influences.
Well, and the whole poem was very interesting because, of course, Amos is not afraid. He doesn't seem to show any fear of pretty much anything. So I think he was like, oh, is that what I am?
Yeah, that had two meanings. Because one
I'm
is
a monster.
He's coming to the recognition that he's a monster, but she's also like
she's legit a monster.
She's also legitimately a monster, and you know, but she doesn't. The poem doesn't. It talks about not being afraid, but monsters are always afraid. That's the thing. That's what makes them monsters, is because they're always afraid of the things that are going to come and get them.
Yeah, they're two different monsters. Is basically what's happening, and Amos is afraid of being a monster. That's like the one thing that he doesn't want to be. So immediately it was like, I got to get back to my people on the ship, because I'm kind of sliding back into my survival mode I was on Earth as a child, and kept going till I met these people that became my surrogate family. And he did his thing again where he told Clarissa, I won't ever let anyone hurt you. This is what he does when he finds somebody that becomes the person he cares about. I think because he floated so often and wasn't cared for, that when he finds someone, it's like he'll hang on to them with everything he has. Yeah. Because he needs that.
He needs that attachment, and that was so absent for him in his own life, so he provides it for others as a bit of surrogacy for himself.
Yeah, for sure. And so that's something that came up. And then there was small scenes with Holden going off to look for Naomi. There was Crisjen.
Who's been invited back into government again.
She has, because the new Secretary General or Treasurer or whatever's happening, he doesn't have much experience, and he came and asked her.
He's like the garbage man, you know.
He was like, counselor. I didn't really want to, this wasn't my goal. I just was mad at somebody in Parliament, so I ran against him. And she's coming to the realization that her husband most likely did not survive the rock hit.
Massive flooding occurred in Colombia's in the flooding zone.
Yeah, she's very upset, but this will give her some sort of outlet. Because, of course, she's nothing to do but to worry at the moment. So that's happening. Alex and Draper blew up the people trying to follow them, or at least some kind of ship that found them and tried to board them. And then we're like, woohoo! And somehow got enough energy to light their engines. I don't know where that came
sure how that happened,
from. But... He said emergency. So maybe there's this one remaining thing you can do to make your ship go somewhere. I don't know, but they used whatever, some first response thing. Basically, the other main storyline was Draper They went to Marco's ship, and he basically was like, surrounded them, and then was like, well, you could join us or be free to leave.
In peace.
In peace.
Yeah, you'd get a few hundred meters out and kaboom, that would be the end of your peaceful exit.
He was looking like he was thinking of blowing her ship up, even though he exchanged one of his crew members. Filip is starting to put a few pieces together. As Naomi told him, your dad would sacrifice you in a heartbeat to save himself. He's selfish. And then Drummer had said to Filip, your mom saved like everybody in the solar system or whatever, thanks to her actions. And he was like, I'd like to hear that story. And Marco was like, la la la, no you don't, interrupted. I am the man. And then, of course, Filip either slipped or purposely said, I don't need for you to tell her.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling Filip is so conflicted and starting to break down and see his father in a new light that he's wanting people to figure it out, that Naomi is there. And, he was the one that pulled her away from Marco.
Yep.
He was the one that brought her there. He's been wanting to get to know more about her. Marco was like, I'm going to space her.
Yeah.
And that was a test.
Yeah, and her big dude friend who got smoked with the pipe wrench came to her defense and,
wasn't a pipe wrench, but yeah. He basically, Filip was asked point blank, if it was your decision, what would you do? And he said, I wouldn't do it. So Marco is slowly coming to the realization that he doesn't have the complete control over Filip's mind that he thought he had. And he's testing him to see if he has feelings for Naomi, and these feelings will lead him to not do what Marco wants.
Betray Marco, which is all he cares about, is loyalty.
Marco has Filip as a lackey, as somebody he can bully around and make do his work. And while with Naomi there, it's being chipped away piece by piece. And the old guy too had said to Naomi that it wasn't really a choice that he was with Marco's crew. He stayed there for Filip to kind of protect him from Marco. And so he stood up to Marco and said, no, you're not spacing her. And Filip joined that party when the other guy stood up for him. So even though Naomi clocked the dude, he still stood up for her. And then other sidekick who got traded to Drummer ship, her whole deal, and this is my opinion, is that she has a hot love for Marco. Okay, she loves him in some crazy. Well, he's not bad to look at, but he's also completely psycho. She is in love with him, so she wants to do whatever makes him happy. So she's always like mean and nasty to Naomi, and she's jealous of Naomi because Marco seems to have only really cared for one person, and that was Naomi. But so this chick.
I don't think it was her that got traded to.
Yeah, well, I thought it was.
Wasn't it Minion? It was another one of their minions?
I thought it was the lady. Am I wrong? I thought her hair looked the same.
No, I think it was a male minion.
No. Drummer gave them a male, and Marco gave Drummer a girl. Didn't you see that?
Guess not.
They shut the doors, and it was Drummer with Marco's lady, and Marco with the guy, because Drummer said that Marco was getting part of her family when she traded the guy.
Yeah.
Marco did not say the same about the lady that he gave her.
Anyway, no matter who he handed over.
No, it could have been Filip for all he cares.
Yeah, he's just,
He's like, let me show you my family. Philip.
And he'd blow like...
That's it.
Yeah, that's right. And he'd blow that ship up with that person on it, no problem, without a second thought.
No, because he sees his crew as doing his bidding. Philip is his actual family, but Marco doesn't even understand what family is. Yep. He's not capable. He's a sociopath. Have much empathy going on. The drummer wanted him dead because she's like, you killed Ashford and Fred.
Yeah.
And the only reason we're having to deal with you is because you made it so that all the inners will kill us. Like, you've made us all in danger. And so we have to all turn to you to be united as one, which is not a true unity. It's just a unity of fear. That's my take. All right. If you like our videos, please subscribe. If you'd like to see some more reactions to The Expanse, check out our playlist. And here's to not getting copyright blocked this week. See you next week. Bye.